to discuss about what is so in our today's session we are going to discuss about what is SAP and what is SAP Basis, what is SAP S for HANA and why SAP Basis only, and what are the major roles and responsibilities as a basis consultant. Once we join in the organization, what are the major roles and responsibilities in the organization? So first we go with SAP. What is SAP? So because if you take other technologies, so we have Java, .NET, so like some other courses also there in the market, like Python, like data science, R language. So we have different technologies are there. But why we choose SAP? In SAP, Basis is one of the module. Basis is one of the module in SAP. So we have nearly 200 plus modules are there in SAP. So same like Basis, we have 200 plus modules are there. And what is Basis? How it is useful in SAP? And what is SAP S4 HANA? S4 HANA is a new ERP application. New ERP application. New means it is not released 1 month back, 2 months back. It is released 10 years back, 2015. SAP S4 HANA. The first version was released in 2015. So this is a latest version in SAP. The application SAP S4 HANA is the application, one of the application. So why SAP Basis only? So already we discussed SAP having 200 plus modules are there. But why we go with SAP Basis only? Why not other modules? And once we join in the organization, what are the roles and responsibilities as a basis consultant? What are the roles and responsibilities? What is the main job in organization as a basis consultant? These things in our today's session we are going to discuss. So SAP is a company. So SAP is not a word, it's a company, multinational company. It's from the SAP from Germany. So SAP stands for Systems SAP stands for Systems, Applications and Products for Data Processing. In data processing, we are using systems, we are using SAP applications, we are using SAP products. By using systems, by using applications and by using SAP products, we are processing the data. So in simple words, that is systems, combination of systems, applications and products. So by using systems, applications and products, we are processing the data. So that is SAP. The company was started in 1972 by 5 ex-employees of IBM company. The company was started in 1972 by ex-employees, 5 ex-employees of IBM company. The company was started in 1972 in Germany. SAP is the number one ERP applications. What is ERP? We'll discuss. ABAP is the first module of SAP, Advanced Business Application Program. SAP ABAP is the first module of SAP. ABAP stands for advanced business SAP ABAP was the first module of SAP company. Second point is ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Program. Advanced Business Application Program. So this is one and only programming module. ABAP is the one and only programming module in entire SAP. In entire SAP, this is one and only programming module. The fourth point is SAP, that is Finance and Controlling. FICO is a second module. Second module of SAP company. So present SAP having rich set of modules like Basis, ABAP, SD, MM, PM, QM, and HR, like this, etc. So company was started in 1972. The company was started in 1972 by 5 ex-employees of IBM company. Actually, they worked on mainframes. These 5 employees, ex-employees of IBM company, the employees are worked on mainframes. They quit from IBM in 1972. They started SAP company. So because of they want to integrate all the departments in the organization. What is integration? We'll discuss. So after started SAP company, ABAP is the first module. In 1970s, ABAP module was developed in 1970s. So ABAP module was the first module of SAP. ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Program. ABAP developed from ABAP module was developed from C++ and COBOL. So by using these two languages, SAP people developed. SAP module was developed from C++ and COBOL. So by using these two old languages, C++, COBOL, very old languages, by using these two languages, SAP developed. So SAP developed ABAP module. ABAP is the first module of SAP developed from C++ COBOL. So ABAP is the one and only programming module in entire SAP. In entire SAP, ABAP is one and only programming module. For suppose if you want to learn ABAP, first of all you should learn C++ COBOL. So once we learn C++ COBOL, then only we can able to learn ABAP. So this is one and only programming module in entire SAP. FIC was the second module of SAP. So finance and controlling. Actually, what happened in 1970s after started SAP company, one of the like a multinational company in Germany, they approached to SAP. So regarding why they approached regarding to computerize all the financial transactions. So there is a multinational company. I think that is a steel manufacturing company. So in that company, they are purchasing the raw material from the vendor. After purchase the raw material, they start the production, and the product is developed. And the product they need to sell to the customers. And for this entire purpose, the organization need to recruit the employees, and every month they are paying the salaries. So for all the transactions before, SAP, they maintain the registers, but registers are not safe, right? So that is the reason one of the MNC company they approached to SAP regarding to computerize all these financial transactions. SAP developed finance module. That is very revolution. The finance and controlling. They are very satisfied. The company, the MNC company, very satisfied by the module, because in world, if you take in the entire world, that is the first financial transactions, the module. So the company is very satisfied, and they are asking to develop the modules for other departments also. So finance is one of the department in the organization. So organization having HR module, means HR department, like a sales department, raw material purchase department, production department, quality department, right? So whenever the company say they satisfied with the finance module, they want to ask you to develop the modules for other departments also. So SAP developed other departments modules like ABAP, SD, MM, PM, QM, HR, like this. So nowadays, present SAP having 200 plus modules. 200 plus modules. So this is about SAP history, and the main thing is see here, the company was started in 1972. So present 440K plus customers are there across 180 countries. Across 180 countries. So worldwide 100K plus employees are there. 200 billion market revenue is there. So this is about SAP history. So founded in 1972. So present SAP having 440K plus customers and 100K plus employees worldwide, and the revenue $200 billion. 200 billion plus dollars. So this is what SAP nowadays. So coming to basis. So basis. So basis is one of the module in entire SAP. BASIS stands for Business Application Software Integration System. What is the meaning of integration here? So what is the meaning of integration? So connectivity between the departments. For example, general example, what SAP BASIS in simple word. So what SAP BASIS? I'm going to take so general example. See here. So we constructed 4 floors building. The construction completed. So construction completed. So 4 floors building construction completed. But there is no connectivity between the floors. So we can't able to go to all the 4 floors. So individual. So this is individual floor. This is individual floor. This is individual floor. Individual floor. So for connectivity, if you want to go to first floor, ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. So whenever we set up the lift. So whenever we set up the lift, so all the 4 floors are connected to each other, right? So individually the floors are individual. So we can't able to go to without lift, without stay like the steps. So we can't able to go to any of the floor. So once we set up the lift, so then only we can able to go to first floor, second floor, ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. So means all the floors are connected each other with lift. So we can able to go to first floor, first to ground floor to first floor to second floor, second floor to third floor. So we can able to move to any floor. So with the help of lift, right? Same example. So this is look like a, this is look like, so the lift is look like a basis module for all the floors. So these floors, they are called as departments. For suppose this is above department or above module. So this is sales departments or sales module. This is finance department or finance module. And this is production department or plant department or PM module. So the basis is look like a lift for all the floors. So with the help of the lift only, we can able to move to the any floor. So it's by using the lift only, all the floors are connected to each other. So without lift, so without stairs, the departments are individual. There is no connectivity, right? The same way here. So this is nothing but BASIS stands for Business Application Software Integration. See here, integration, software integration system. This is so integrate all the floors. So with the help of the lift, like all the floors are integrated each other. So without lift, the floors are individual, no connectivity. Without stairs, without lift, the floors are individual. So whenever we set up the lift, all the floors are connected to each other. So basis is look like a lift for all the floors. So we need to monitor all the departments and we need to connect departments from finance to sales. We need to connect finance to production. We need to connect and like each module. So need to connect it to other department. So HR module to sales department to finance department, raw material department to finance plant department, like this. So with the help of basis only we can able to connect the departments each other. So that is a simple example what exactly basis. So basis stands for business application software integration system. See here, integration system. It's a software integration system. Integrate the departments each other. And now we are going to discuss about ERP. So what is ERP? So ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So why SAP is very popular? Because of ERP only. So because of ERP only, SAP is very popular. Enterprise Resources Planning. ERP. So ERP stands for Enterprise Resources Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. To plan the existing resources. To plan the existing resources. Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise means organization. Organization, how to plan the available resources. How to plan the available resources. So before SAP, before ERP in the market, what happened? So after ERP, before ERP, what happened in the organization? I will explain with a general example. So please remember the enterprise resources planning, how to plan the available resources. So how to plan the available resources. For suppose I'm going to take for general example purpose, I'm going to take phone pay. So before phone pay, what happened? I want to recharge my mobile. For recharge purpose, I need to install separate app. For hotel rooms booking purpose, I need to install separate app. For flight tickets booking, separate app, need to install separate app. For movie tickets, I need to install separate app. For cab booking, separate app. For bus tickets, separate app. And mobile recharge, separate app. And finally, train tickets, separate app. This is for suppose bus ticket reservation. Flight tickets. This is for cab service. And this is for hotel. And this is for train tickets. And this is for movie tickets. Mobile recharge. For suppose the postpaid bills, to pay the postpaid bills. So like this, we need to install, just an example I'm saying, we need to install separate app in our mobile. For movie tickets, we need to install separate. For suppose, so book my show. So like that, so we need to install separate movie tickets app. Train tickets, IRCTC, like that. Hotel rooms, OYO hotels, and cab service. So green cabs. So once upon a time we have green cabs, flight tickets, bus tickets, and mobile recharge, postpaid bills. For use these services, we for suppose whenever we install this type of apps, total 8 apps I need to install. I want to use these services. If you want to use more services like also to pay the electricity bills and to book the gas cylinder, like that, we need to install some more apps. If there is a scenario, separate apps. So total 8, minimum 8 apps I need to install to use the services. Right? So separate logon. For IRCTC, separate logon. For Redbus, separate logon. For Book My Show, separate logon. For postpaid bills, we need to log into separately. Right? In place of all these services, but the thing is, the login acts like if you take IRCTC, the login details are not useful in movie ticket to book the movie tickets. So that is separate. Login details are separate. So we need to install 8 apps. If you want to use these services, we need to install 8 apps. For suppose nowadays, so present we are in 2026, I want to use all these services, no need to install separately. The apps no need to install separately. If I install PhonePay, only single app, if I install PhonePay, I can able to use all services in one place. All services in one place. So we can able to book the cab service, we can able to book the flight tickets, we can able to book the bus tickets, we can able to book the we can able to recharge the mobile, prepaid mobiles, we can able to pay the postpaid bills, we can able to book the movie tickets, we can able to book the train tickets, and we can able to book the hotel rooms. All services in one place. All services in one place. No need to install 8 apps. No need to install 8 apps. Only one app for all the services, right? So it integrates the depart. For suppose we are going to sign up with our mobile number. So no need to sign up separately for book the hotel rooms, for book the train tickets, for book the movie tickets, for pay the postpaid bills, or for recharge the mobiles. No need any other separate logon. Right? One login for all the services. So this is simply we are called as single sign-on. In SAP terminology, this is we are called as single sign-on. With one single sign-on, we can able to use all these services, right? So PhonePe integrate all the departments in one place. Once we install PhonePe, inside of PhonePe, all the services are, all the apps are automatically installed. So no need to install separate apps, right? Only our target is we need to install PhonePe app only. Once we log into, once installation completed, PhonePe app, once we log into PhonePe, we can able to see all the services, right? Same example, whenever we apply to SAP system, same example, whenever we apply to SAP system, same example. See here. For suppose, as a customer, I want to purchase a car. So as a customer, I want to purchase a car. Nearby car showroom. First, I visited to nearby car showroom. I visited to nearby car showroom. I visited to nearby car showroom. That is for suppose Tata car showroom. I visited. So in Tata showroom, so we have the departments. So we have the departments like the sales department means the sales executive approached me and collect the details. What is the car model I want to see and what about my budget? Like that is a high-end model or middle model or basic model I want to purchase, and what about the budget and date? So means after 1 month or 2 months, so the customer required the model. So everything noted by the details are noted down by the sales department. The sales department, the executives approach it to inventory management department. Inventory management, they have information, they have all the information regarding the how many cars are available in the particular car showroom, how many cars are available in the showroom, and how many cars are available in the warehouse, and manufacturing details, everything. They have the information. For suppose I asked one of the latest model. The model is present, the model is not available. We need to book the model. So sales department approach to inventory department. Inventory department, they check the car model. But the model is not available in the car showroom. They searched in the warehouse. In warehouse also, the model is not available. So immediately they approach it to production department. They approach it to production department. So because the model is not available. So once the inventory department approach it to warehouse department, production department, what they are saying, we don't have raw material to purchase the to start the production. So we don't have raw material to start the production. So inventory department immediately approach to raw material department. So this is raw material department. So raw material department, what they are saying, we don't have any permission to purchase the raw material. Means the finance department, they are not release the funds. So inventory department immediately approach it to finance department. So finance department, what they are saying, so we have the funds, but HR is not giving the permission to release the funds. So inventory department approach it to HR department. So after discuss with HR, finally the fund they agree to release the funds. The finance department release the funds. The raw material department purchase the raw material from the vendor. Production department, they start the production, and quality department, after the product is ready, quality department check the quality, and marketing department start the marketing. Finally, the model is reached to customer. So these are the departments. Sales department, this is, and this is inventory department. Inventory department means they have all the information. Inventory management department, simply we are called as inventory management department. So inventory department, they approach it to production department. This is a production department. So production department, what they are saying, there is no raw material to start the production. So inventory department immediately approach it to raw material department. So material management department. So material management department, what they are saying, there are no funds. So inventory department approach to finance department. Finance department, what they are saying, so there is no permission to release the funds. So finally, inventory department approach to HR department. HR department agree to release the give the permission to release the funds to finance department. So once the finance department release the funds, raw material department purchase the raw material from the vendor. Production department start the production. Once the product is ready, quality department check the quality. After quality checking, marketing department people, they start the marketing. So like, see here, if the customer to reach the car, the customer to buy the car, inside of the to purchase the car, these are the departments should be involved. So these are the departments should be involved. Then only the product is reached to the customer. For suppose they are not using ERP application in the organization, so everything is manual. Means as a customer, I approach to sales department. Sales department is in Hyderabad. Inventory department is in like Mumbai. So sales department manually approach it to inventory department in Mumbai. So that is time taken process. Sales people in Hyderabad, inventory department people in Mumbai. So they need to go to Mumbai and give the information. So the particular one of the customer is there. So he is asking some so and so model. The model is not available. So inventory department approach it to production department. Production department is in Kolkata. So this is taking 1 or 2 days. So what they are, production department, what they are saying, raw material, there is no raw material. Material department is in for suppose New Delhi. So for go to inventory management from Kolkata to Mumbai, New Delhi, it is taking 1 or 2 days. So customer is not waiting this much of time. As early as possible, customer need to get the particular car. So customer is not waiting 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. So number of car showrooms are available in the market. Not only Tata Motors, right? So number of car showrooms are there. Customer approach it to some other car showroom like Maruti Motors or Toyota or Kia, whatever it may be. So for quickly the customer receive to get the product, the organization should use ERP application. One of the Tata Motors, they are using ERP application in place of manual interaction. If they used ERP application, what happened? See here. If they used ERP application, what happened? So whenever we install ERP application, all the departments are automatically created. Along with ERP, no need to install material department separately. No need to install HR department separately. No need to install production department separately. In marketing department separately. Inventory management department separately. Quality department separately. And sales department separately. Finance department separately. No need to install separate departments. Once we install ERP, inside of ERP, we have all the departments. The same like PhonePe, we are along with PhonePe, we are not installing any app. Just PhonePe only we are installing. Inside of PhonePe, we have all the like services. In the same way, whenever we install ERP, inside of ERP, all the modules we are getting. So whenever the company using ERP, the data is centralized. All the departments can able to access the data. So sales department, whenever they raise a query, means they raise a ticket regarding one of the customer asking so and so model, inventory department within minutes, inventory department, they can able to check whether the particular model is existing or not in the warehouse. If the model is not existing, inventory management department through ERP application, inventory department immediately approach to production department. If anything is wrong, inventory department within minutes contacting with material department. Why? Because all the departments are using one centralized application. No need any manual interaction. No need to talk to anyone manually. Total through ERP only. So here the customer get the product very quickly, not 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, right? So ERP is a centralized application connected to all the departments parallelly. Centralized application, same like PhonePe, centralized application for all the services in one place. All the departments are connected to ERP. So the data is centralized. This is how ERP is working in the organization nowadays. So coming to SAP, the history already we discussed. SAP company was started in 1972. So SAP released the R1 system in 1972. In 1979, see here, in 1979 SAP R2 system. In 1972 SAP R1 system. In 1972 SAP R2 system. In 1992 SAP R3 system was released by SAP, and in 1998. In 1998, that is okay. 1992 mainly is 1992. So national, that is New York Stock Exchange, that is NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. See here, in 2010, SAP released HANA database. In 2015, SAP released S4 HANA. And 2020, SAP released Cloud Era, means that is BTP. So business technology platform, that is BTP in 2020. So these are the SAP company released the systems. In 1972, SAP R1 system. Real-time finance accounting on IBM mainframes. They initially the OS is not there in 1970s. Nowadays, whatever the OS, Windows OS, not there. They installed SAP on mainframes only. In 1972, SAP Auto System. In 1992, three-tier. So three-tier architecture. They introduced three-tier architecture in 1992. In 2010, SAP HANA database released their own database, HANA database, their own database. And 2015, SAP released S4 HANA. So S4 HANA is a advanced version of SAP ERP. So just now we discussed ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP was released in 1992. In 1982, SAP ERP was released. See here. SAP ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, and SAP S4 HANA. ERP 1992. That is 1992. The name was changed before ERP. That is R3 system. The official name is SAP ERP in 2004. In 2015, SAP released S4 HANA. So S4 HANA is a upgrade version of ERP. Upgrade version of ERP. Enterprise Resource Planning. S4 HANA, SAP 4th generation on HANA Soup. So HANA database, we can able to install all the SAP applications. SAP 4th generation system. ERP is the 3rd generation. ERP is the 3rd generation. This is the 4th generation system. ERP was released in 2004. S4 HANA was released in 2015. For suppose SAP ERP is look like 2G internet technology. I'm talking about 2G internet technology. S4 HANA is look like a 5G. Nowadays we are using 5G technology, right? How it is speed comparing with 2G, 5G is very speed. Like we can able to watch the movies without buffer. We can able to make the video calls to your friends or family members without any buffer, without any blur, without any buffer. We can able to make the video calls. We can able to watch the live online movies. We can able to watch the the games also in live streaming. So 2G is old. Now present 5G technology we are using in our mobile. So ERP also that is old application. The new application in place of ERP, companies are using S4 HANA. So SAP ERP is look like 2G, very slow. S4 HANA is look like a 5G, very fast. Compare with ERP, very fast processing. So just now we discussed SAP having 200 plus modules, right? So these 200 plus modules classified into 3 categories. Just now we discussed SAP having 200 plus modules. These 200 plus modules are classified into 3 categories. Technical modules, just now we discussed 200 modules are there in SAP. Technical modules, functional modules, techno-functional modules. But the thing is, if you want to learn functional modules, SAP functional modules, SAP techno-functional modules, compulsory we should learn domain knowledge. We should have, not learn, we should have domain knowledge. If we have the domain knowledge, then only we can able to learn all these functional modules, techno-functional. For suppose, if you want to learn SAP SD, your background should be MBA sales and like MBA marketing. Your background should be MBA marketing. If you take SAP MM, your background should be civil, BTech civil. If you take SAP HR, your background should be MBA HR. If you take SAP PM, plant maintenance, mechanical background. If you take SAP FICO, MBA finance background. So we need domain knowledge, the background we need. For suppose if you take BIBW, if you want to learn BIBW directly, we can't able to learn. First, we need to go to SQL language. Then only we can able to move. We can able to learn BIBW, BODS, BO, BODS. These like modules we can able to learn. If we take SAP HANA, directly we can't able to learn SAP HANA. First, we should working as a basis consultant or a BIBO consultant. Then only we can able to learn HANA. As a basis consultant, we are eligible for HANA administration. Development people means BIBW people are development people. If you take basis security, technical modules, no need any domain knowledge. For learn SAP basis security, no need any domain knowledge. So no need to learn any course before basis, before to learn security, no need to learn any course. But if you take SAP ABAP, before learn ABAP, C++, COBOL, you should learn. Before SD, your means you need to check your background. MBA marketing. Before MM, you need to check your background. You should be civil background. Before HR, your background should be education background should be MBA HR. PM, before PM, plant maintenance, your education background should be mechanical. Before SAP FICO, you should check your education background. Your background should be MBA finance. And if you before to learn SAP Business Intelligence, Business Warehouse, and BODS, first we need to learn SQL. Without SQL, you can't able to learn all these modules. But if you take basis security, no need any domain knowledge. Directly, we can able to learn the course. The only thing is, we should have system knowledge. That is enough. System knowledge is enough. And that is okay. What about the prerequisites for suppose if you take Java, if you want to learn Java, first we need to learn C, C++, then only Java, right? Coming to basis, there is no prerequisites. No prerequisites. Like we are not using, we are not writing any coding. We are not using any drag and drops in SAP basis. In SAP basis, we are not using any SQL statements. In our entire career, we are using some predefined transaction codes only. T codes only we are using predefined transaction codes. So we are not using any SQL statement. We are not writing any programs, and we are not using any drag and drops. Predefined transaction codes. Nearly 45 T codes are there in SAP basis. Whatever the T codes we are learning here, the same transaction code we can learn in real-time scenario also. The same T codes we are using in real-time scenario also. Whatever the server we are using in organizations, the same server we are using in our daily classes. Whatever the T codes using in organizations, the same T codes we are learning here. Not example T codes. In SAP basis, there is no example word. Everything, whatever the T codes, whatever the server we are using, in organizations, also same server, same transaction codes. No difference here. This is. So coming to, okay, roles and responsibilities. As a basis consultant, what are the main roles and responsibilities once we join in the organization? What are the main roles and responsibilities? The first point, installation. We have applications like SAP ERP, SAP NetWeaver, SAP S4HANA. So this type of applications we should install as a basis consultant. And we need to give the permit, we need to create the users for new employees. For suppose one of the above new employee join in our organization, we need to create the credentials for the new employee. If any issues are there, while logging to the user, any issues are there, as a basis consultant, we need to analyze the issue. What is the issue and how to resolve the issue? That is our responsibility. And we need to create the clients, and we need to create the roles, and we need to connect the printer to SAP system. Next, upgradations means any updates are there in SAP. As a basis consultant, we need to update the application. Then only the system performance is improved. And finally, backups and recovery. So that is also one of the responsibility as a basis consultant. Okay, so this is about basis. So basis is a totally administration module. We are not a developers. We are not a database administrators. We are SAP administrators. We have servers like development system, quality, production. So like that. We need to monitor how the servers are going on. Any issues are there in the server, we need to troubleshoot the issue. So why the issues we are getting, what are the resolutions for the issues, we need to work on the issues as a basis consultant, right? So this is about what is SAP, what is basis, and coming to why SAP basis only, that is important. Why SAP basis? See here. So why SAP basis? Because of, for suppose if you take any SAP organization, in that organization, I'm not sure whether the organization having HR module, HR department, a sales department, or marketing, whatever it may be. I'm not sure. So some organizations, based on their requirements, some organizations they are using one module only. For suppose sales, one of the company they are focusing on only sales. They are using only SD, sales and distribution. They are not required other departments. In that scenario also, the basis is mandatory. So for suppose, I want to use only mobile recharge app. So there is no separate app, there is no separate app for mobile recharge, right? We should compulsory, we should install PhonePe. The remaining services, if you want to use or not, that is your choice. But the PhonePe, we need to, first of all, the PhonePe we need to install. After PhonePe, we can able to use mobile recharge. The remaining services we are not using. That is okay, but we should install PhonePe first. In the same way, if the organization they are using sales and distribution only one module, in that scenario also basis consultant is mandatory. Without basis consultant in that organization, where is SAP? So who installed SAP system? Who created the credentials, login credentials? So SD is okay, sales and distribution is running in the organization. Before the SD people log into SAP, first need to install SAP system. So who installs SAP system? Basis consultant. So who create the credentials for SD consultant? Basis consultant. So without basis consultant, the organization is not able to survive even one day also. If you take any SAP organization, whether the organization having only one module or 10 modules or 20 modules, first module should be basis. That is the importance of the basis. Without basis, there is no SAP organization. It's not a SAP organization without basis consulting. Okay, so this is from my side. Any queries? Now you can ask the queries. And the course content is there. In our coming session, we are going to discuss what are the topics we are going to cover. These things we'll discuss in our coming session. From my side, so I'm giving one soft copy prepared by one of our student with nearly 200 pages. So mainly installation. First, I will show you how to download the software and how to install the SAP system. Once installation is completed from my side, I will share the software to you. So in our system, we can able to install. So that is a genuine software, not that's not a any pirated software. That is a genuine software. So directly we can download from SAP Marketplace, SAP official website. And every session is going to be recording. The recorded session you will get on the same day. And we are going to create WhatsApp group also. In that WhatsApp group, I will share the any requirement is there on basis. I'm getting the requirement and I will share in our WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is from my side. The course content we'll discuss in our coming session. So we have course content. We'll discuss in our coming session. So this is the course content. Any queries?
Hi, what are the timings of this session?
Actually, today and tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Today already 10 started with session, right? So tomorrow also 10 o'clock. After day after tomorrow onwards, we are moving to the morning time, morning 7 or morning 8 o'clock, like that. I will let you know in class only. So tomorrow also at 10 a.m. Tomorrow we will decide what is the time, morning time.
Yeah, okay.
Any queries? And one more thing, I will prepare a resume also. So like some people, they're asking 3+, they want to go with the 3+ years of experience or 4+ years of experience. I will prepare a dedicated resume. And in our class, I will explain the resume also. So resume is there is a platform to enter into the organization. So HR, so they are not check your subject and everything. They are checking your resume only. If the resume is good, then only your resume is going to be shortlisted. So how much of subject you learn, how you talented, that is secondary thing. But the resume should be look like good. Then only your profile is going to be scheduled. So how to prepare effective resume? What are the points we need to mention in the resume? So server access for practice purpose and soft copy. So these are the things from my side. Okay. So if you have any queries, I am available on this number 630557970. So you can able to call me and you can able to message me through WhatsApp. I'm available. Okay. In our coming session, we'll discuss the course content. What are the concepts we are going to discuss? We'll discuss in our coming session. Tomorrow also at 10 a.m. So tomorrow we'll decide. Day after tomorrow at what time we are going to connect? Tomorrow we'll decide. Okay. So this is from my side. Thank you. We'll meet on next session.
Okay, thank you.